Hello everybody, and welcome back to our Let's Play of the Sith Warrior for Star Wars The Old Republic. We are outside Lord Grathan's estate, and we are about to find out what other people might need while we are in the process of storming it. This lady right here, Lord Salash, has a heroic we're not going to do because it's a 4-person heroic and it's quite hard. But this lady here has a quest we can do.
Hold your position, please, and keep your weapon holstered. The remotes are scanning you now. You check out. Sorry, my lord. We're on the lookout for anyone with Lord Grathan, and I'm sick of letting him stomp on my people.
Some elaboration is required.
Look, stick around a minute. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but Grathan's a nightmare. The Sith Lord's gone rogue. He's holed up in his estate past the wall. He's got weapons, shields, and a cadre of scientists developing new tech to use against us. Grathan wants respect and authority from the Dark Council, so in true Sith fashion, he turned on his masters to prove his power. As a result, we have to put up with this lunacy. So if you're here to cause Grathan problems anyway, you might help us out.
I live to serve the Empire.
Here's the story. There are nearly 100 men assigned to this sector, some on the wall, some watching Grathan. 20 are missing. My men. Practically my kids. Grathan stole them, and I want them back.
Why would Lord Grathan be kidnapping soldiers?
I don't know what Lord Grathan wants with them. Maybe he's holding them hostage just to demoralize us. Who knows? But if you're heading to Grathan's grounds, help them get out. Tell them to report back to their Duchess. That's, what they call me.
Duchess? You'll have to explain that.
You try making it as an officer without getting tagged with a nickname. I've got reports saying that Grathan's been transporting prisoners to another wing of his estate. I don't know if it's my people he's moving, but it's worth checking out. Watch yourself. Grathan doesn't mess around.
Fortunately, neither do I. That is a quest for Flashpoint. That is also Flashpointy stuff. No reason not to take it though, right? Might do it eventually. Alright. The War Machine. Ominous title for, finding some missing soldiers.
Shh! Have to be very careful. Lord Grathan's eyes are everywhere. He's suspicious of all strangers. He must be blind to our doings.
Your name, now.
Captain Bryn, Imperial Special Forces. This work requires intense concentration, a special kind of mind. Grathan's trouble, see? Big trouble. Mad scientist type, likes weapons, cyborgs, droids, ergonomic chairs. My mission's to keep an eye on him, watch for anything suspicious. But I don't know what you're doing here.
Just visiting my old friend, Lord Grathan?
Can't fool me. Lord Grathan doesn't have friends, or not many. You got a glint in your eye, like maybe you're not paying a friendly visit. See, my orders are to keep my distance and not enter Lord Grathan's place or cause any kind of ruckus. But I'm supposed to see about a certain prototype turret design the Rogue Lords supposedly acquired. Empire wants it for mass production.
Tell me more of this.
Caught your interest, huh? Good, good. Lord Grathan's got the turrets hidden inside somewheres. I'd go looking for them myself, but orders are orders. I have to stay put. Since you're going in, you could maybe poke around and see if you can't find the plans to those turrets.
We'll see if I come across them.
That's all I ask. The thing is, you never get past the turrets unless you take out a guard and get a security badge. The security badge transmits a signal that tells the turrets the badge holder is friendly. So the op is, get a security badge off a guard, find those turrets and grab the plans. Easy, right? I'll be keeping an eye out here, right where you found me.
What a loony. Alright. Now that we have some more to do beyond just get the Master Revan and kill his son. rescue some soldiers. We also want to get a turret. Because, you know, we like to multitask. I mean, if someone also wanted, like, a loaf of bread from Lord Grafton's estate while we were here, hey, even better. Did I get 2 of them? I did. Wow. Okay. Sith Lords always win at yelling. And it's practically the entire point of the Sith Order. Okay, so... You, what are you doing? You're being squirrely. New mission. Kill even more of Lord Grafton's troops. I can always manage that, I suppose. Alright, and I know there's another quest over here. Apparently that one's getting a little weak. I already have the next one ready when I level, but that potion's just not carrying the impact speed. Only gives me back, what, 20% of my health? Not a lot. Alright. Isamar Brangle.
Yes, a violent intruder laying waste to Lord Grafton's compound. I applaud you. I'm Ismar Brengle, one of Lord Grafton's indentured scientists. I'd like to make your destruction of this place highly profitable.
Now you've got my undivided attention.
Good. We're natural allies, believe it or not. 3 years ago, Lord Grafton lured me to work for him. He promised great opportunities and exciting fields of study. Instead, I became a prisoner, slaving on freakish creations Grafton uses to advance himself. It's a thankless existence.
You must act on your hatred and kill Grafton.
Kill him? Don't be absurd. He's untouchable to someone like me. I'll have to settle for stealing from him. Grafton cybernetics researchers, a sadistic bunch of scum, developed cyborg body parts that regenerate. The technology will revolutionize warfare. It's worth a fortune. I have a buyer looking to manufacture a cyborg army. You'll get 60% of my profits if you steal the cybernetic researchers' files.
This better not be a waste of time.
You won't get shortchanged, I promise. There is a catch, of course. You'll have to activate the main console by sending override commands from the remote terminals. Grafton protects his computers with lethal security forces, war droids, cyborgs, even genetically engineered weapons. Expect heavy resistance.
I will destroy anything that crosses my path.
I have no doubt of that. Take this data spike, insert it into the main console at Grafton's central lab. The spike will download all the data we need. When you're done, bring me the spike. I'll arrange its sale and transfer credits to your account. Go now, be swift.
Okay, so... cybernetic body parts that regenerate. You know, every time I hear that, I just kind of scratch my head and go, that's really weird. How does that work? But this time I was a little like, you know, that doesn't really revolutionize warfare in like a good way. I mean, because all that really means is that when a soldier loses his leg, the second time, you don't have to wait. He won't be crippled again. I mean, right? I mean, unless you're installing them in, unless you're chopping off healthy limbs to put in regenerating cybernetic ones, in which case it's much more of a, well, he'll only be out of commission as long as it takes for it to grow back. I mean, yeah, you have an army of, like, starfish, basically, but it doesn't have any impact on actual combat, beyond maybe you make your soldiers a little bit more brave to throw their body into harm's way. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would revolutionize recovery from combat. And, you know, if the Empire was a democracy, I could see it having huge impacts in being able to maintain, you know, popular support for a war, but it's an empire. I assume you don't volunteer to join the Imperial Army. I assume these are all conscripts. Now, if you took the regenerating cybernetics and made droids out of them, well, then you've got revolutionizing warfare. I mean, that's terrifying. An army of droids an army of self-reassembling droids. Where's the second term? Alright, where is... Masks there, War Machine's there. Oh, I think it's actually in the same place as the other apprentice. Hackety. I don't know if that's supposed to be slashy and not slackety slackety. I mean, I suppose a hack and slack adventure's, yeah, I guess that describes how a lot of people approach those games. Okay. Alrighty. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. You know, working on computers just makes me angry. I hate everything.
You must be the operative Lord Barris sent. I thought he'd choose a stealthy assassin, not some senseless savage.
Watch who you're calling a savage.
You're not talking to one of Barris's Imperial peons. I'll be working for Lord Barris long after you've worn out your welcome.
Care to put that theory to the test?
We've got business to handle. With the entire complex roused, we'll have to get in each other's faces another time. Now listen. Lord Grathan is a rogue Sith who boldly defies the Dark Council. Locked away here, he's been untouchable. Lord Barris wants to let Grathan know he can be reached. And after a year undercover, I've discovered the way. Lord Grathan has a son.
Maybe in another year you can find out his shoe size.
He wears boots, not shoes, smartmouth. I was assigned to find Grathan's weakness.
But still have sizes.
He's kept his son a secret in order to protect him from his enemies. Grathan would be devastated if his only child and heir was dead. That would send a message.
I'm no baby killer.
We're not talking about a baby here. Grathan's kid is nearly 20 and strong with the Force. He's been trained in the ways of the Sith since birth. You'll have your hands full.
I highly doubt it.
All right. Maybe underestimating your foes works for you. Grathan's away on business. I managed to hack a special spike that will get you inside his private quarters. But first you're going to have to knock out Grathan's surveillance station so you aren't seen entering the quarters.
That sounds simple enough.
Yes, we wouldn't want to tax you with anything too complicated. All you have to do is locate the monitoring stations around the compound and, well, stick your lightsaber in them. Think you can handle that, brute?
Keep calling me names, Bao. You're playing with fire.
Is it so easy to get under your skin? That's all then. Destroy the monitoring stations, then get inside Grathan's private quarters. The son's name is Beelslit. Find him and end him. I'll meet you back here when you're done. Try not to screw up.
I kinda like his attitude.
So, Beelslit, huh? I suppose if you want your son to learn to harness his hate, naming him something like Beelslit should certainly help. And for the record, I will break you. I've even got the mask.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
Teleporting bats. Actually, this is the way out.
Better check I still have all my parts.
I wonder what she's worried was lost. I mean, like a piece of a lecu? Aren't those, like, nerves? You'd notice, right? They're like prehensile. At least Wikipedia describes them as prehensile. I mean, I've never seen them employed very quickly. They can't be that prehensile. That's his experimental war droid, huh? That's gonna bring down the Dark Council. 300 or 400 of those. Dark Council will be, you know, crippled with their laughter as they smash them. OHK. So it's an HK-99, but it's an OHK. So it's an organic HK-99.
Authorization. System cannot identify. Please don't go. Please don't go. What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathan? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
I'm here for the people Grathan kidnapped.
I am a soldier. System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188-697. Please, did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Your commander sent me to free you, and the others.
We failed. Failed to defend ourselves. Grathan's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK-99. They program us for advanced intelligence. Enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
Is there anything I can do?
I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey. But I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
There's his body, and there he is staring at his body. That is a level of just pure creepy terror, isn't it? Well, we said we'd free them. Or rescue them. I forget exactly what our phrasing was. But I'm pretty sure killing them is freeing them, or rescuing them, or saving them from the hellish existence of being living hunter-killer droids. I'm glad Vet approved. It'd be really weird if she was like, no, you were supposed to save them. Even if they're now organic slaves. Deft. Yeah, I don't have anyone that can use that. Oh, that was sort of the wrong way, wasn't it? That one kind of looked like Denman, didn't it? So did that one. Maybe I'm just seeing faces of people I murdered. That'd be kind of weird, creepy. There's a lot of apprentices. I mean, he's not a Darth. He's just a Sith. Well, he's a Lord. He's a Lord of the Sith. But he's not a Darth. He's not a Darth. I mean, I think this is, about him becoming Darth Grafton. Which, if I was Lord Grafton, I think when I became a Darth, I'd change my name, because Darth Grafton sounds silly. I mean, it doesn't sound like, one Sith era silly, but it sounds silly.
Stop! You must not steal that precious data, I implore you. Were I not locked in Grathan's science dormitory, I'd face you in person. I can only hope the passion of my plea convinces you. I'm Lanator Drogue, lead researcher of Lord Grathan's Cybernetics Division. That data you're stealing is my life's work.
I think him being here in person would probably not have helped him at all.
You're another of Grathan's prisoners, right? How is this your life's work?
I'm no prisoner. I volunteered for this project because Grathan alone had the resources to help me achieve my goal. I'm the creator of Project ARC, Automatic Regenerating Cybernetics. I've developed mechanical body parts that grow and heal like actual flesh and bone. Making better soldiers is an obvious application, but my dream is to give these lifelike replacement limbs to the victims of war.
That sounds worthwhile.
You understand? Wonderful. Then hope remains. Lord Grathan encrypted my research notes to prevent duplication, but that data spike will download everything and erase the original. You're taking the only copy. Please don't steal that data. Allow me to continue healing the sick.
Healing the unfortunate is worth more than money.
Wonderful. You've restored my faith in others. Although we still have a problem. Unless they think you succeeded, whoever sent you will certainly try again. Download some other data from that console. Anything, it doesn't matter. Deliver the spike as you promised. By the time your contact realizes the truth, my real data will be safely secured elsewhere.
You're lucky I'm indulging you.
I'm thankful I caught you on a good day. Thank you again. Deliver the false data, and everything should be all right.
Alright, well... I'm actually pretty sure Vet would have preferred we got the money. But that's a weirdie. Grathan's forces. Give you 5 seconds if you would like to, dang it! That is totally another group and drive. Well, if you haven't paused it by now to read that, I'm gonna have to close it so I can have this fight. Unless Vet's already killed... Yeah, she already massacred... Good job, have a cookie. And another orange? Oh, that's a useful one. Well, is it a shield or a generator? It's a generator. Still useful. There's a lot of companions use generators for DPS, and it's a well. You can every Imperial can get a an offhand moddable item really early. Getting one for your companion can actually be quite difficult, especially the later companions. So you can always grab one, like, well, you can always grab one like for 12 commendations at like level 22. But as you get up in the levels, those become 12 commendations plus another 13 to upgrade it into be, or 11 to upgrade it into being useful. It's 23 commendations, a lot. Let's turn in the false data spike.
You've returned. The sounds of battle echoing through the compound was like music. Made me want to dance. Well, don't leave me in suspense. Did you download the cybernetics data? Are we going to be rich?
Depends. Can you deliver what you promised?
Oh, I'll deliver. You'll see. Everything is in place. I'll send the data spike to my contacts so they can extract and verify the data. It'll be raining credits before you know it. I'm so grateful you crossed my path. You've made my dreams come true.
Fulfillment of any fantasies was unintentional, believe me.
I'll take it however I can get it. Once my contacts authenticate the data, you'll see a sizable deposit of credits. Let's hope we got everything off that console.
Alright, well, that ends that. And we're at the half-hour mark, and I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter so that they're more manageable to watch and upload. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe, and please watch the next.